Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at hookahanonymous_. Alright? We're able to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So, once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at hookahanonymous_. Alright, now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, they done went and pissed the boy Wooski off because he had a very vague message after not being mentioned on Mama Duck's list for a concert she wishes to throw in remembrance of FBG Duck. Now, I don't want to jump to any allegations about who he's talking to, because if it's who I think it is, that'll be way too disrespectful. And of course, I don't want to start no internal problems amongst these guys, but it kind of shocked me because I personally think it's only one person this man can be referring to. And that's because it's only one person that put the list together. Now, do I think people kind of overreacted and made it more than what it is? Of course, but y'all know this is social media and that's what they do. But unfortunately, I think Wooski may have got tied up into it and let his emotions get the best of him. And I'll be lying if I say I don't understand why, because Wooski has contributed a lot when it comes to the drill culture. There was a point where his buzz was enormous, but somehow every time it's time to give him his credit or anybody in the drill culture, it's like people tend to forget who Wooski is and what he has done. Now, before everyone began gaining millions of views and all that on YouTube, because it's pretty easy now and because people are more known than before, Wooski was amongst the very first of them, especially with his computers freestyle that to date has over 32 million views. He was among the first with no record deal or nothing to go viral with that freestyle. Now, people still talk about it to this day, so it's kind of understanding seeing him lash out, and I don't know if it was towards the right direction, but I do understand. Now, it could be a little frustrating at times, especially seeing some of the people you started with in certain positions and you quite aren't really there yet. That could play a factor as well. But anyway, it all started when Mama Duck will post a rare video of FBG Duck performing with all the guys together on stage, from Duck, FBG Dutchy, FBG Cash, rest in peace, FBG Young, Billionaire Black, Wooski, and a bunch of other guys. Now, this was one of them performances where Duck had the crowd going crazy, and it just showed the type of love he received for his music and how his fans gravitated to him. Now, after that post on Instagram, Mama Duck would then take to her Instagram story to suggest that individuals do their own show in remembrance of FBG Duck. Now, she took to her Instagram story to say, quote, "The Stop the Violence Big Clout Legacy Concert at JHE Ruger, at Mikey Dollars, at Billy Bapper, at Young Duck the World, at Big Game Dutcho, at King Yeller from Ada Block. Let's show Big Clout that we heard him and we got him in his legacy." Alright, now before anyone could say anything, Mama Duck responded in the next slide, apologizing if she missed anybody's names, as she would continue to say, quote, "If I didn't tag you in that last post, please forgive me and don't take it personal. Just hit my DM and let me know y'all with it. All is welcome. It's a Stop the Violence concert. Let's show out, 100 emoji and music note emoji. Hit my DM, heart emoji." Now, I'm not sure if anybody said anything to Mama Duck that made her put that post right after. However, she had to know that she left somebody out in order to mention it. You see what I'm saying? Like, she mentioned it right after the post. So it lets me know that she was either told that she left somebody out or she figured afterwards that she left somebody out. And she just said, listen, if I mentioned y'all or if I didn't mention y'all, guess what? I apologize, just hit my DM. Alright, now, someone like Wooski, man, if she didn't know, you know, the fans pretty sure did, and y'all know how they get on social media, because people will start mentioning Wooski's name and saying how Mama Duck forgot Wooski all over Reddit, and I'm sure word got back to him judging from his post. Now, we all know that Mama Duck has expressed that she loves Wooski on numerous occasions, but I doubt she forgot him on purpose. But on the flip side of it, maybe that's just it. You know, the fact that she did forget him was enough to get a response out of him, because maybe he does feel left out. It's not whether you forgot or whatever, it's just the fact that you did forget him. Alright, so Wooski would take to his Instagram story and repost a post from C5, who may have instigated about Mama Duck not mentioning Wooski to be a part of the concert, and Wooski replied saying, quote, MFs be riding my D word, but don't mention me in ish. I repeat, MFs be riding my D word, but don't mention me in ish. Alright, now like I stated before, y'all, I hate to be the one to say it, but it's only one person Wooski can be referring to, and that's the person who made the concert list, right? Because that'll be the only person who would have left his name out and not mention him. Now, I don't know if the vulgar talk about, riding his D and all that was solely directed to Momma Duck, but his statement followed after her post will only lead me to believe that he's referring to whoever made the post, and that was Momma Duck. And whether he was or not, the fact that her post was involved, I personally wouldn't have used those exact words, just so people wouldn't interpret, that I was speaking to it or speaking to her in that way and getting it mixed up. And just for these exact reasons, because when you do things like that, it only leads people to believe pretty much the negative, and that's what people gonna run with regardless. This is social media. And it's kind of hard to get away from it because you reposted it and said what you said, and Momma Duck is the one who left him off of the list. All right. Now, also, Wooski is definitely someone that should have been on that list, no doubt about it. I can see how he could feel away because Wooski isn't just some new guy that just happened to come around. And he also helped build the FBG Foundation as well. Whether you want to call it FBG, the Clout Boys, it's pretty much all the same. Now, there's no way Momma Duck could have forgot to put him of all people up there. And if so, she could have just deleted the post and corrected it. Now, I'm not telling anybody what to do because everybody gonna do whatever they want to do. So it just is what it is. I can't say anything about it. All I can do is judge off what was said. All right. Now, I don't know if it's maybe because Wooski may not be as known as the other guys on a broader scale, or maybe because of his present condition. Maybe that's the reason why she didn't really, mention him. We don't know. But Wooski is definitely somebody that you don't forget. I think maybe his pride or just his emotion at the time probably got the best of him. That's all. Or maybe, everybody loved to say that his girlfriend loved to talk for him. Maybe it could have been that. I don't know, man. We just speaking. It was just crazy to see that. And I don't think, or at least hope, he didn't mean any ill will towards Momma Duck behind it. But if a couple people, including myself, took it that way, I'm sure others will as well. That's how, confusion started. But anyway, y'all jump in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel about it. How y'all feel about Momma Duck forgetting to include Wooski's name. Do y'all think it's a big deal, or maybe it just isn't that serious? Maybe he's in his feelings, or whatever the case may be, man. Y'all jump in the comments. Let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.